it's Morgyn from For the Love of Paper, and I am here with another Traveller's Notebook process video for you, and I am using this month's kits from Kitaholic Kits, and I am doing number 8 in my photo a week series. I still haven't caught up. I'll get there eventually, I'm sure. And this week's prompt was routine. So I happened to take a photo of some lunch that I'd made. I can't even remember why, but I think it's when I got my new phone and I was practicing taking some photos. So I happened to take a photo of this little sandwich that I'd made, and we were trying out the new sandwich thins things from Tip Top, which are really quite yummy, actually, as a side note. And yeah, so these I used for my prompt for the week, because it is routine that either myself or Frank make lunches every day for ourselves and for the kids. If he's got time in the morning, he'll quite often make sandwiches or wraps or something for him and Sam, or I'll make something for me and the 2 kids at lunchtime. So it is definitely part of our daily routine. And I wanted this to be quite a simple little spread, and I just wanted things to flow down the middle of the page. Was kind of the look I was going for. So I trimmed my 2 photos down. They're a bit smaller than 3x4, and then I added a couple of little die cuts. So we've got the little word that says good stuff, and then we've got a star, a little tab. Then I do add one of these journaling spots in there, and I think I added a little flag to the sandwich one that says yum on it. As soon as I saw that in the kit when I was going through it and unboxing it, I was like, oh, I know what I'm going to use that for, because I'd already printed these photos for my little weekly prompt. So as soon as I saw it, I was like, yep, I know where that's going. So it was really, really handy. I like it when I see something and know exactly what I'm going to use it for straight away. And I think pretty much everything I've used on this page is actually from the exclusive die cuts that came in either the main kit or the Project Life kit, pocket page kit, except for that sticker, and I do use some pattern paper on the other side of the page. So making use of all the little goodies that we got. And what did I put in there? Oh, best, I think it is, because those sandwiches are pretty good. Not that I can eat them at the moment, but back when I took this photo I could, and they are delicious. They even make a good toasted sandwich, because there's not too much bread, so you actually get to taste a lot of the filling, which I don't know, I don't eat a lot of bread, so it was nice to have something a little bit different, I think. And adding some enamel dots. I think I've used enamel dots on every layout or page or project that I've done using this kit so far. I just love them. The colors just match with the collections and the papers and everything so well. It was a perfect match. So I've been using them up, because you can never have too many enamel dots. I mean, I think my stash probably says otherwise, but on a layout. So just once I got everything lined up kind of how I thought I might want it, I stuck everything down. This layout took me, I think it was only about 25 minutes, because I've only sped this up times 2, and I didn't have to edit too much out, if any. I don't think. So yeah, this was a super quick little layout, and then my glue decided to clog up, as it does. This thing annoys me sometimes. I'm nearly out of it. Once this little bottle's gone, I don't think I have any more of it left, unless I find a bottle somewhere hidden in a container or a tub that I've put away to use. I think I'm used it all up, and I've got another bottle of some different glue, more clear glue, that I want to start using, because yeah, that one just annoys it just annoys me. And this is when I was deciding on a pattern paper that I wanted to use, and I realized that these 6x8s were just a smidge too small. I did want to leave a gap around the side of the, do I use that? I don't think I do. Yeah, because these, I wanted to leave a border around the side of the page, but they were just a bit too small, and the gap around the edge was going to be a bit too big. So I left that out and went and found, I knew there was one of that positive sign piece. There it is. I knew there was one of those in the 12x12. So hunting around for that, and then trimmed it down to size. Now, I know that all the pages in my book are the same size, but once you've kind of bent the pages over and then you've got bulky things underneath it, they do tend to get a little bit smaller as you go through the book. So that's why I don't pre-cut them to the size of the page, because they tend to not fit sometimes. I don't know why. So there, I've got pretty close to the edges with just a tiny little overlap. And then I went and got out my new blending mat, which I hadn't used yet. If you'd seen my haul video, I bought that a couple of weeks ago. So I thought I'd give it a try. And then I wanted to try out these crayons that we got in the mixed media kit. And I hadn't had a play with these before. So I just scribbled a little bit on the mat and then added some water to it. And then used the Tim Holtz blending tool just to blend it into the side. So I did try it on a scrap piece first to see if I liked the look of it, and then went and inked up the edge or the edges of my pattern paper. Now I did go a bit heavy on one side, and then the other sides were not quite as dark as that first one, which I was a little bit annoyed at myself, but it's all right. It turned out okay in the end. I do end up trimming a little bit of that that dark edge off, just because it was a bit too much green. And yeah, to try and even it out, I just added some of the crayon one, and it was really nice and smooth. They're kind of like a gelato, but not quite as creamy as a gelato, I don't think. If you've used them, that's probably my closest comparison of what they're like. They were really fun to use. I have used it in my art journal, but I forgot to film that, so I don't have a video for that coming up, unfortunately. But I will try to use them on another page or probably another art journal sometime in the future as well. And then just sticking a label down, and that's all I put on that page. I do add my journaling to it. I don't know, that star does not stay there. It looks ridiculous, so I don't keep it there. I just have the label and journaling on that page, and that's pretty much it. As I said, this layout was super quick to make. It took me 20 minutes, I think I said, and it was done and dusted. I like it when I can get them out of the way nice and quickly like that. And then that was a bit of a mess of all these little tiny strips of paper, because I try not to waste it, because I never know when I'm going to be able to get more of it at a decent price, because sometimes it's so expensive. Yeah, so that is this layout done, guys. I do just add my journaling onto that, which is pretty much what I told you at the beginning, and call it a day. Now, I did want to get these puffy stickers on there, but they were just a smidge too big for the journaling tag, and I couldn't have it overlapping. That would just annoyed me a bit. So I end up getting out one of my roller stamps, and I stamped something in there. And yeah, that is it, calling it a day, finally. So yeah, there'll be a link to Kitaholic Kits Facebook group and also a page where you can go and grab yourself some kits and some other goodies that she's always popping new things in the store to add to your growing collections of scrapbooking stuff. So head over there and check that out, and also the Facebook group. I'd love to see you over there as well. So thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.